But it just started like we were walking down this street and we were mad at the government for something. I don't know, the government, I don't know if God's telling me that the government is behind all of this, or there's something wrong with the government, or something sooner or later is going to come that the government is going to try us. I don't know. But we were mad about the government. And so we decided to get angry and burn down buildings and protest. It was like bad, like we were blown, like it was horrible. We were like burning down buildings, protesting horribly. The world was just going crazy.
Just people all over the world were just acting, just going ludicrous. People just didn't have no conduct about themselves. It was world madness. People was getting, locked up. People was getting killed. More than the race that's getting killed now. It's just terrible.
I remember me and my friends being in trouble with the police, and we were trying to fight them, and they were trying to arrest us.
And in this time, it got so bad. I seen the sky literally turn red and literally turn red and literally turn red.
And at this time, the sky was red, you guys, like red. Like, I know my hair is red, but it was red.
And just, I seen the sky open up to like a center hole in the clouds. It was a big hole. And appeared in that hole was a man that was full of glory. And behind him was horses and all these other different, people, and he came down with a large voice.
The whole earth paid attention to this sound. Like, this whistle blown was huge. So, I heard the whistle blown or whatever, and everybody kind of stopped when they heard it a little bit. And I looked for I don't know if it was the Holy Spirit telling me to do this or what, but I looked straight to my right. As soon as after I heard the whistle, I looked to my right. I guess I was looking for God to come or something, but I looked straight to my right. And when I looked to my right, I seen God on a horse. He was in white. God was on a horse in white. He was coming out of the sky, heading my direction from the right. And I looked to the right at the same time.
And behind him was horses and all these other different, people, and just...
He had people with him. There were like a lot of people with him.
I saw my friends and I said, guys, we got to go now. Like, I was warning my guys, like, fam, that we have to go now. Like, we can't stay here like any longer, because I knew that something was going to happen. Guys, we got to go.
Like, you know what, I feel like something bad is about to happen. And then they were like, no, let's just move on doing what we're doing. I was like, okay, but I still feel like something bad is about to happen.
And then all of a sudden, there was these 2 drones that kind of flew over us, me and my friends. But it just 2 drones flew over us. One was coming from the left and one was coming from the right.
Yeah, so I saw that open up and I saw 2 fiery energy, like opposite each other.
It's like, you know what, whatever you're doing, you have to come out for whatever you're doing. Trust me, I have seen this. I know what is going to happen next. I know what is coming next. You have to come out, you have to repent, you have to change.
And when they met, they like collided with each other. As soon as the 2 drones collided with each other, they met at a certain point and boom, fire started falling from the sky.
And then everyone actually knew that, you know what, there's no way around this one. There's no way you can go. If this thing comes down, everyone gets swallowed straight away. There's no 2 ways about it. And so at this point, everyone came out. They were paying attention. They were like, I think they were like crying something. You could see how they were perplexed and everything.
This is not no little bitty fire or like, oh my gosh, it's a little fire. Someone stepped on the cigarette, or just, the firefighters came to control it. This fire was falling from the sky. It was like, it couldn't be tamed. Like, no one could stop this type of fire. And I was looking at my friends and stuff, and I was like, oh my gosh, the sky, look, it's fire falling down from the sky. Oh my gosh. I was just in awe. I was shocked.
So they smite me, yeah. They hit me and I was like smitten.
But this fire was just like completely different. So, I got scared or whatever, and I was like, oh my gosh, it's fire.
This is Rap the News. And what you just heard is the government is going to pull some false flag shit that is going to make black people burn down this whole country. And everything is going to be in an upheaval. And just like I told you, Planet Hell sitting out there in the northeast skies and the southwest skies is waiting. That planet is drawn in by evil and negativity. And when that planet is drawn in, everything is going to go red, just like you heard in the dream, just like I've been telling you for years. And now these people is prophesying what I told you. And then those two comments is going to collide with each other, and it's going to rain brimstones down on these evil, wicked ass people. If you ain't taking out, your ass is going to hell. You got some scoffer on the page saying, oh, Rap the News, stop talking about Planet Hell because he nothing is going to happen, blah, 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 blah. No, I start talking about Jesus Christ because that is the main character that is going to get millions, if not billions of people sent to hell behind that false worship of a false nation's God. There are two Christs, but the real Christ said in Matthew 20:28, I didn't come to be served. He said in Mark 7:7, you're worshiping me in vain. And then he said in Matthew 4:10, worship and serve God only. They got you fools believing that somebody came and died on the cross when the real Christ said, no man can kill me. If no man can kill him, he can't be crucified. When the real Christ said, I never ascended to the Father, meaning that he never yielded up his soul, he never died. And you guys are believing a lie. The whole book is infiltrated. Everybody want to believe the easy part that washed all your sins away when God been making his people pay for over 900 damn years between Egypt and America, and it ain't over with. We still in captivity. And so you got an ounce of time to turn back to the true religion and worship God alone like Christ told you in Matthew 4:10. If not, you're going to burn up when those meteors come. God is not finna deliver you, and there is no Christ to deliver anybody. This is Rap the News.
Woo! Thank you, Rap. Thank you so much for that. I love him. Oh my God, I love him. That is my brother from another mother. Like right now, potent like Bolton. Damn. But I had a dream like that too 6 months ago. And I cried for one whole week. One whole week. I've never in my life had a dream like fire falling from the sky. And I was walking. I was looking for my daughter. Finally, I couldn't find her. But while I was looking for her, I was like in my old block. And I was looking for her. Couldn't find her. And finally, when I did find her, and she 26 now, okay? Because this just happened this year. 2020. Was it this year? Or was it 2019? I think it was 2019. I know it was just a couple of months ago, like 6 months, 7 months ago. Yeah, it was the new year, 2020. But anywho, so the fire, I looked up. I just so happened to look up. And I see fire falling down, nice and slow. And I'm like, oh my God, I gotta look for my daughter. So I'm looking for my daughter. And in the dream, she was a baby. She was like 2 years old. She looked like 2 years old when she was 2 years old. And she's like, come on, mommy, the Holy Spirit talked to me. She said the war is ending right now. So it's time to go. Let's go. And I grabbed her hand and we walked. And when I was walking out, I heard the Most High speaking from the sky. It was crazy. And I can't quite remember word for word because it's been a while. But it was something about I can't even. Man, I cried for a whole week with this dream. And when I woke up, I looked out the window. The first thing I went to was the window. I was like, oh my goodness. I think this was in 19. It had to be because, yep. And, yep, it was. It sure was. It was last year. Matter of fact, it was the beginning of 2019. Because let me tell you what happened to me. I had got discriminated against. I was getting robbed out my paycheck, and I was working for this company. And this white chick, I don't know what they was doing, but all I know, um, I had to press her about my money. You know what I'm saying? And I was doing my best job. You know what I'm saying? My best job. I was well loved. You know, I'm talking about in a rich ass facility. You know, I go in there. That's where I worked. You understand me? Deal with nothing but rich people. You know, and for some reason, after I called my boss out, the CEO, and I was like, "Yo, where's my money? You know, what's going on? Where's my money? What, you know?" So they got rid of me. They defamation me. They pulled out this shit like, you know, and it was a good company. I was so well loved that even if I didn't want to work for them, I could have worked the healthcare center. I could have worked anywhere in there. You know, I've did it all. Transport. You know what I'm saying? Ambulance, all kinds of types of positions. You know what I'm saying? Everything. You know what I'm saying? Passing out beds, all that shit. You know, helping my peoples. You know, because I love my job. You know, you know, and I love what I did. You know, and I had got some new management. Plus, I didn't get along with her because she didn't like me. We just didn't see eye to eye. My heart did not take her. My type of person, my heart don't take you. I don't take you. But I went through all this, and there's a reason why I'm telling you this story, because the Most High dealt with me in the past couple of years. Well, not even this whole year. So anyway, as I went through all that, I got fired. They wound up firing me. You know what I'm saying? She tried to play me. I still beat the case. I was, man, ready to fucking sue her. All kinds of types of shit. Defamation. You know, stealing my money. Discriminating against me. Yeah, even had the nerve to get put my picture on the security, put it up and say if I come on the premises, you see this girl, and everybody knew me. It's like, yo, how you do that, you know? And I didn't even, I'm still dealing with that. That file's just sitting right there. Boom. I went and I took time off. But through this whole time that I went through, the Most High broke me down. Because I was like, you know what? I'm getting a lot, you know, in unemployment. The fact that they try to play me, I was going to go but I went through a depression. You know what I'm saying? I was depressed behind that. But in the process of being depressed, you know what I'm saying? I was building up. Something inside was growing. And it's still growing. It's so major. And you know what? I'm glad that I've been through that. You know what I'm saying? Because you have to go through something worse in order to get to something good. Hey Beth, how you doing, baby love? And you know, and that was around right after that, right after I went through that little scenery, I had that dream. And I woke up. And all I could do is look out my window like, oh my God. So that was the dream. And that was the fire, that same fire. You know. But I learned. With the whole time, I was able to put in work. I was able to do more research, read more. The Most High is dealing with me. It's just so, when the Most High is giving you that knowledge, it's unexplainable. It's just like boom, you know. It's like boom, 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 boom. You know, nobody can give you that. It's a light that turned on in me immediately. So, you know, I went through all that. You know, and me, I'm a type of person, I get anything I want. See me? I think of something and I already manifest it. That's me all day. I don't spend too much time on dreaming about shit. I take what I want. Because that's the power in me at the speed of light. I'm just so blessed like that. know what I'm saying? I'm very, very, very cautious on who I let in my presence. I don't play that. I don't be around people. I'm a very self to self, low key type of person. I don't play with people. I respect people. You know what I'm saying? Now, when I had that dream, I became more urgent. It was a strong feeling. It was a strong warning just to come out here and warn my people in any way that I can. You know. So when y'all go through my videos, sometimes I'm angry through it all. I mean, if you watch my videos from the beginning, or my other channel was lit too. I had a few channels. I got banned everywhere. They stayed banning me. Like right now, I gotta keep making pages and shit. But I don't care because I'm all about energy. You feel me? I'm willing to start from scratch because once you're done with a page, you're done with that, you know. And then they come for that page, you go and you build another page. You know, that's the greatest thing. Like you should not be able to stop and let nobody stop you. That's what replicating is all about. What was the dream? Always love. What was the dream? Always loved you. Aw, I love you too, baby. The dream was fire was falling from the sky. Fire was falling from the sky, you know, and smoke. It was just red. It was just, you know, but I did not get to see the sky so red. But I do have videos of where I live, where I come up. I have a video of the sky being real red in real time with a live video. You know what I'm saying? So you know, I've seen red. We all seen red, you know, but that fire was coming down. It was coming down slow, real slow. So slow. Like you had a certain amount of time to get it right. The Most High was speaking to me in the dream. And I really can't even remember what was said, but it was something spiritual, and it was something said about who see, like, I guess it's not even meant to go there right now. You know what I'm saying? The book is sealed to a lot for a reason. You know what I'm saying? But as far as warning the people, sounding the alarm, that's my thing. That's a must. You know? So today I had an encounter, you know, and the Most High just keeps dealing with me. So today I get a phone call from the hospital, right? And there's this girl, she starts talking to me because, you know, I honestly, ever since he is starting to manifest spiritual to physical. What? So, let me come over here. Hold up, Beth. I'm gonna come up off screen, but not because I'm ignoring you, but so I could keep my frame of thought. So if you keep typing, I'll be back in the on this screen, okay? Because I just wanna think about what I gotta say. Hold up. You could keep talking, but I flipped the screen, so don't think I'm ignoring you. So I could stay focused on what I need to say. So I get a phone call, and it was from this young girl, you know, from the medical place or whatever, calling me to see if I was eligible because I had, ever since I lost my insurance, I used to pay my own insurance. You know what I'm saying? I don't want nothing from the system, you know. I don't want nothing from the system. So when I go to the doctor, I really do pay cash. You know what I'm saying? Like right now, if I, like, my doctor, I straight pay cash. For doctor visits, I pay cash. You know, because I have my doctor. I always work. I always had, you know, my benefits, you know, through jobs and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? I know what it is to be oppressed. I didn't want that life anymore. You know what I'm saying? I decided to want to be independent. The further you are from the government, the better you are. You know what I'm saying? So, if it is, but I did run into some situations where I went to the emergency room. How many of us, you know what I'm saying? And I got some bills or whatever. But anyhow, so the lady was calling me today to ask me if I wanted to be a part of some kind of type of program. And she was calling me to see if I was eligible. And she was from the hospital. So I was like, yo, you know, she asked me a couple of questions. And it's funny because you can see how people are in the know. I wish I was recording this shit. I swear to everything I love, but it was a moment. It was a moment. And see, good moments, you don't see them coming. They just come. You know what I'm saying? That's how the spirit moves. And I begin to ask her stuff like, I just can't even stop hearing her agreeing with me, telling me, yeah, you're right. And everything that I said. So I'm gonna drop that right there on your lap. So when I'm saying everything, you already know that she was saying, yeah, I know, you're right. You know? Oh my goodness, you're right. So anyhow, so we begin talking or whatever. So she goes, yeah. So what is you? Are you Hispanic? Nah. I said, no. You know, I'm not it. You know, Hispanics are not Hispanic. You know, they're black. She's like, yeah, you're right. And then, so I let her know from the door. I already know what you're doing. I said, why haven't you started a strike yet in the hospital? Is what I want to know. What kind of medical you selling? What kind of medical programs you trying to sell to me right now? Is what I want to know. Telling me I'm eligible for, like I'm just some itty bitty ass shit, you know. And as far as I'm concerned, my tax dollars paid. Everything I own on this land, I'm free because they stole my money. I don't owe nobody nothing. But anything I pay my way. My taxes paid for everything that I have in my own land. You understand me? By a bunch of creeps that got us in captivity. You understand me? Like the cartels, like the FDA, dumb type of motherfuckers, the Bilderbergs, the one little 1%, you know, where they go to the Marriotts and they start fucking covering shit, building trees and shit, you know, and doing their little round table meetings and shit. But anyhow, back to the chick. I said, you know that they killing people in these hospitals. Why are you I said, why are you partaking that? I said, why are you calling? She's like, you're right. You're so right. I was like, so what are you going to do about it? Are you going to go? Are you going to keep calling people to try to? I said, he who leads into captivity shall be led into captivity. I said, you need to be, all hospitals need to be striking right now against the government. No, I said, these damn doctors and nurses have become psychopaths in the damn Americas. And I want you to know your enemy. Because they officially are your enemy. Right now. They got it. Now they will hold you against your will. And that's medical martial law. Why the doctors are going along with this shit instead of striking, closing down the hospitals, speaking up for gross negligence, and them murdering people. And everybody is being counted as $25,000. That's what I want to know. She was like, yeah, you're right. I said, so what are you going to sell me? I said, you know you're wrong for this. You're wrong. I said, I'm planting this here. I hope you water it. Every last doctor should be closing down these hospitals, walking off the job, resigning. Resign. They can't do nothing with you unless you allow them. And she knew. You know, she said through the whole phone call, you right, you right. I said, I know I'm being recorded too. For security purposes or whatever purposes. And I want you to know that you need to start a strike. Every hospital across the darn United States of Americas. Every hospital needs to be striking right now. How dare you partake. And you know what? If they are chipped, you're doomed. And what's even more crazier, to watch China build churches in Africa. You see, you see where we going with this, man? Listen, and I told this young lady how I felt. She's like, well, the people don't know that they, Hispanics don't know they black, I said, yeah, we black, we was colonized. She's like, well, not everybody knows that. I'm like, white man, you know that, white man. You know what it is, And look at Beth, remember? Look at Beth. Beth, remember you? Even Beth know that. Babe, that was the story of my life today. And that is the new wave. It is time. I got it. Most High gonna do what the Most High do. Most High gonna do what the Most High do. Ain't nobody thinking of stuff like that. You want to be martial law trying to kill who in these motherfucking hospitals? No, they need to resign because they know. And I told her, you know about that CPAP, BiPAP. You know that these motherfucking famous ass ventilators, you blowing people's lungs up in the hospital. You know ain't no motherfucking coronavirus. He's like, yeah, I know, you're right. I swear I wish I would have recorded that shit. That phone call was so random that bitch didn't even get recorded. That's how random that shit was. I should have had put that shit on screen recorder, some shit. I wasn't thinking. Like, ooh, hold up, let me screen record this shit so I can put it on the internet. So motherfuckers can hear this shit. You know what I'm saying? It's proof. I'm living proof. And many others that awake. Well, I'll tell you what. There's another wave coming. For every wave, the amount of people that they kill, that's the amount of people that are going to wake up. Tit for tat. They think they got the number game down pat. And you know what? That's that motherfucking artificial intelligence. Got them feeling like that. Artificial intelligence is telling them that we that we are less in numbers, that we less in numbers. But the people that are about to wake up is really gonna start fucking shit up. And I just played somebody, look, a couple of people having dreams like that. The government gonna go down underneath the bunker, go hard like a pussy ass bitch. That's what they're gonna do. When they realize their little gang, little Bilderberg shit ain't gonna be able to motherfucking hold the earth down. Because when they even see that their own soldiers start turning on them, okay, what they don't realize, the Most High got control over the army. Every single time. And those fools that are already chipped, they're gonna be smoked the fuck anyway. You know what I'm saying? Because they're stupid like that. They let the government turn them into super soldiers. Fuck out of here. You was already super soldier. They blocked your fucking gamma from you turning into Credible Hawk. They want to stop this energy. Look, I'm gonna tell you what kind of energy I'm talking about. Let me give you an illustration. A deer got stuck between the gate. My sister, Nubian sister, yo, she's so strong. I wish I could show you this video. I'm gonna play. Matter of fact, when I find it, I'm gonna play it. She jumped over the gate to save him. She jumped like a god. She landed on her feet a certain type of way. She bent the gate and let the dare out. Then he got stuck again. And she went and she bent the other gate up again. She couldn't really bend that one, but she tried, but she got it. She got the dare out. I said, oh shit, look at this. She was in shape too. I said, wow, look at that gamma. What about energy? Gamma means energy. You know? And we have a fire coming down on us right now. That's why that heat is amazing. Don't ever let nobody tell you stay out the heat. Stay in the heat. Stay in the heat. Stay underneath that heat. Oh my God, I seen this beautiful picture. I was just looking at it. And let me see something. I'm going to say something. Did I share it? I'm going to show you another God. For Yale God's children of the Most High. Hold up though. But she's so beautiful. Oh my goodness. Where is it? I got to show y'all. What I do with that picture. Oh my God. Look at. Watch this. Watch this. Watch this. Watch this. Hold up. Hold up, y'all. I'm coming right now. I'm coming right now. Watch this. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Oh. Okay. Let me show y'all. Let me show y'all something that's so beautiful. Your mouth is gonna drop right now. Hold up. Look at that. Look at her. Look how beautiful that is. That she look, yo. That's a God right there, yo. Look at that. She is so bathed in the sun. It's not even funny. So beautiful. Do you not know how rich that shit is? Oh my goodness. Check out the gods, y'all. They waking up. Listen. This is worldwide though. You know what I'm saying? This is worldwide. Never in my life felt the gamma like how I feel it now. And they waking up. Everybody, if you haven't already wakened up, I feel bad for you. You should have already woken up. I don't know why you didn't wake up yet, but you need to wake up. I don't know when we're gonna wake up, but you better hurry up. We're running out of time. For Yale God's children of the Most High Yah. Yep. And you know what? The government knows. The blue black folks, they know that those are gods. The government, they know who you are. They'll never tell you. They know that if you really wish to do your research, you are called a creature. Look it up. Look it up. That's your homework. Go do your homework. You know what I'm saying? They like to say like, oh, they ETs. What do you think that ET movie came out for? ET from home. From space. They imitate everything. They be speaking this for subliminals all day. But I'm going to tell you right now. The reason why this gamma is so scary to them, because it's called energy. And the energy, see, the earth, the mother, is yearning for her children back. And Pharaoh does not want to let her children free. They know it too. They don't want to move. They don't want to get off the land. They hard-headed. They're going to do whatever they're going to do. They're going to keep trying to do the do. But they just really an illusion. So if you do make it to the next level, when you do make it to the next level after here, you won't go against you won't go against the commandment. The commandment will be sealed in you. That's your power. Your celestial. You know? And then you'll be free. You know? And that's how that goes, you know? That's how it's supposed to be. So every time we come in here, we put here to build the earth. That's it. For Yale gods. Everybody has to do a part in building the earth. You gotta build the earth. So right now would be a great time to help me. Just randomly start getting the doctors to strike the hospitals. If we can accomplish our brothers and sisters marching in the street with guns that I'm so proud of, we can definitely shut these hospitals down. Period. And Dr. Fauci, the government, you know, when the army starts going against the grain, they're really going to be asked out, because everybody's not going to be into killing their own loved ones. You know how many people already walked off the army a couple of weeks ago? They debunked that. And Trump said that shit slick out his mouth. They resigned, they left their weapons. About 10,000 of them. And he was pulling troops out of Germany, because Angela Merkel put the pig back up. Okay. Because Angela Merkel Angela Merkel is still working with Russia, and Trump is jealous that he's not buying the gas, because Russia's doing whatever Russia's doing. You know, they working side by side with China. He doing the Iran thing. And, you know, China and all of them motherfuckers is literally robbing the shit out of Africa. All these nations, they better take their asses up to the Valley of Josephat and go kill each other and start ripping each other's flesh apart. Kiki, baby, I love you. Ew, that's my girl, Kiki Green in his house. Chicka. But Kiki, you know that we need to start raising this awareness. Every hospital needs to be on strike. These nurses and doctors should have been did that. But no one's listening. You know, I think that these doctors and nurses, after having that conversation with this young lady today, well, you're welcome. My pleasure. I think that we can, you know, I mean, like, imagine if we tell, what's his name? Don't fuck with Coalition, Demolition, okay? And the Messiahs, because I'm going to call them the Messiahs, because they all kings, you know? That's what happened, you know? They know that They're going to fight for the lost sheep of Israel. They're going to continue to do what the Messiah came to do. You know, to fulfill the law, not to condemn the law, not to worship white Jesus, not to go off on a rant, you know, trying to be like these white folks that don't give crazy nothing shits about us. You know, yep, they should have gone on strike when they mandated nurses to take vaccines. Yes. So, I mean, like, what are they waiting for? You know, and the thing is, I'm going to tell you, because they too busy getting paid. $25,000? Are you kidding me? Per person? Look, I'll go a step further. I mean, like, what's her name? Hillary Crystal Clear post this. And you know, I took that shit. I was like, screenshot. You know what I'm saying? We all out here playing our part. That part. You know what I'm saying? We all out here playing our part. They getting paid to $25,000 just to kill you. And rule it out to be COVID-19. Look at this shit. Like, this is what we dealing with. You know? And they just like, you know, just saying shit like this. I mean, like, and I can't help it, but this is my notes, you know? They just saying shit like this. Like, look, watch this. And it just pisses me off that these nurses and doctors are not shooting, but they just saying shit like this. Look, watch this, watch this, watch this. But I think, watch this.
Hispanics represent the majority of deaths. In Milwaukee County, blacks are 25% of the population, but almost 50% of the cases and 75% of the deaths. So what's going on? Well, it's alarming. Hispanics represent the majority of deaths. In Milwaukee County, blacks are 25% of the population, but almost 50% of the cases and 75% of the deaths. So what's going on?
Like, really? You fucking tell me.
New York City, Hispanics represent the majority of deaths. In Milwaukee County, blacks are 25% of the population, but almost 50% of the cases and 75% of the deaths. So what's going on? Well, it's alarming, but it's not surprising that people of color have a greater burden of chronic health conditions. African Americans and Native Americans, develop high blood pressure at much younger ages. It's less likely to be under control and does greater harm to their organs. Puerto Ricans have higher rates of asthma, and black boys are 3 times as likely to die of asthma as their white counterparts.
It is a chilling sight, a mass grave, rows of coffins as burials quadruple in New York. This is Hart Island, where the bodies of those with no known family are temporarily interred, some simply unable to pay for a funeral. On the 7 line, more signs.
And that's the shit that we dealing with, right? This is our reality, you know what I'm saying? And everybody, you know, please raise awareness. Please help me raise awareness. Yes. And you know, not to mention, I mean, stupid shit with these doctors, you know, from 21 Jump Street, because they make money off of it. See? Especially if they got little private, you know, whatever. They making money. That's their gig. You know, until Obama had reigned on that, he made everybody's salary the same. Couldn't go no more than a certain amount. But think about all the prescriptions and all this and all that and all this and all that and the pharmacia, that witchcraft shit. You know FDA. Come on now. They control all that. The food, the pharmacy, domestic, foreign. Where you get that shirt from China. You know what I'm saying? And this is shit that we going through. You know, we got to do better than this, y'all. Because they coming for us. They coming for us. And I cannot stress this enough, because I think that we need to be built for this next wave. The first wave, they got away with that shit. Now, everybody, stand by your motherfucking doors and cock your guns back, baby. Hey, come on, bitch. Ooh, I just knew they was gonna come in. Kiki, you know I was screaming and crying on my videos. You know, I fight. You gotta fucking fight. That's how the Holy Spirit had me, y'all. I swear to everything I love on my videos, wilding out, because it is a plague, but it's for those, man, that no. You gotta be in the know. You gotta be diligent. You gotta be vigilant, man. You gotta be watching, man. You can't be running into shit like that. Right here, right now, it ends. I speak life over that shit. And you know what? You will see. From this moment on, we gonna speak life over this shit. We gonna come into agreement. Cause we thinking at the speed of light right now. We imagining all kinds of types of shit, right? Imagine these motherfuckers. What? Imagine how you don't beat their ass. How many in your mind? Listen, you speak life over shit, right? In your mind. All that Pastor Pork Chop shit, or you have already sinned in your mind. If you commit adultery, or in your mind. Let me see who's this. Let's see who's this. This is a person from Facebook. He about to be on live. He don't even know it. Hello?
Yeah.
What you mean, yeah?
How are you?
How are you? What you mean, yeah? You sound like a bolt and all that.
I'm fine.
You don't know me like that. Hello? And he gonna sit there and act like he know me for years and shit. Boy, if you don't get the fuck on. Anyhow, yeah. The sheep are the targets. Yeah, like he know me and shit. Like, what's up? Yeah. Real talk. Let me go get. Watch this. We gonna talk about where he from. I'm gonna find out where he from. He better say hello. You better say hello, cause in this. Let's see.